Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're at Gyeongbokgung Palace close to Gwanghwamun Gate. Today we want to ask some foreigners about some culture shocks that they've had since they got to Korea, why they might be shocking and what they are. So let's go! What are your names and where are you from?
I'm Gizem and I'm from Germany.
And I'm Taiko and I'm also from Germany.
My name's Lionel and I'm from the UK.
I'm Alba. I'm from Spain.
My name is Salma and I'm from Pakistan.
So have you experienced anything that was extremely shocking?
Yeah, I think most culture shock was like the standards that they have here, especially like in your body appearance and like how you behave. So I just went to rent a hanbok and it didn't really fit, so it was like it went up almost up to my knees and
It was too short.
yeah, and it was one of the long ones, so I'm not even that tall. In Germany I'm mostly considered as small, but here I'm like more tall, and when I go into clothing stores they don't really have like, especially for bras or stuff, like more different sizes. And what I also noticed when I go to shop like foundation or concealer, they don't have like stuff for people with darker skin. Like I don't have the problem since I'm like more white, but I think people that come here and have darker skin may have big problems.
Some of them have like 3 shades. It's like white, little more white, and then the white with a tan.
Yeah, there's like also written like tanned or darker, and the
But it's
darker, it's
barely my color or your
true.
color. Yeah, that's so true. Oh,
Shock? I don't know about shock. Hiking's very big here.
oh,
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I haven't really been that shocked, to be honest.
Not really.
No.
You were expecting a lot of things like when coming here, or is it
Well,
just?
I used to live in China for like 2.5 years, so I've lived in Asia. So there are like correlations to a certain degree, I think, in some respects. I think family is a very big thing here, which is nice to see. Yeah.
Seoul was like really like a futuristic city and like really a lot of technology, and also I expected like the same kind of like behavior as Japanese people. I mean, like really respectful, kind, and I don't know, like everything like really organized and clean. I mean, obviously in the city, like there's different areas. So, like for example, like here, it looks like really kind of modern.
Yeah.
But then, like if you go like to like the party area, it's like the streets, they don't look as clean as I thought. And also like people, they are not as respectful as I thought. Like, I mean, they are still respectful, but I mean, if it's really crowded, in Japan they would be like sumasen, or they would be like kind of like try to like help each other and just go like smoothly.
Yeah, for me, just like the Koreans walks a lot as compared to another country. So we used to take up just like a cars and bikes and everything. For me, it's just like a big thing for walk so long. And also the food thing. In Pakistan, we have a different kind of food as compared to the Korean. So now I'm getting used to it for the Korean food. So for now, I think it's okay. But in the beginning, it was hard. Yeah. Just about the food thing. Other than that, it was just like a same. Nothing more.
Well, I think I gotta say it's the efficiency, because in Germany, I mean, the trains are very slow and they will have a delay most of the time, but also that everything's so fast. When you get on the bus, they drive immediately and you kind of have to hold on to not fall over. And yeah, I would say like the efficiency, and maybe even people being very kind, because they will sometimes approach you on the street when you're lost and be like, hey, are you lost? Can I help you? We were at the central station the other day, and the worker behind the counter was very efficient. He was so fast. It would have taken us like half an hour in Germany to get train tickets, because we were on a vacation to Busan. We wanted to go to Busan, and it took us like 2 minutes there, while it would have taken us like half an hour in Germany. So the efficiency is very big.
Oh yeah, especially like when wearing mask, everyone wears masks. Like
Oh, yeah.
I think I've only seen like one person that didn't wear a mask like in the public transport.
Yeah.
And in Germany, we still had the law. Like in Berlin, we live in Berlin, and people just didn't wear masks at all, even though it was illegal. And like people are really like respectful to that law here, and that was like a positive shock, I would say.
And here's more like all at the same time.
Yeah.
And there's like when you're in the train, I didn't know like people would run to get like the seat or these kind of like grandmas. Or they are also like a bit louder, but I mean overall they're nice. And yeah, like for example today we went to like this palace, right? And we had like some, I think like Korean girls, and they just like took us some pictures, and we took some pictures with them too. And well, I mean, overall, I mean, I just been 2 days, but I think they're nice. Yeah, kind of.
Just like a different as compared to mine. Just like I have eaten for almost for my whole age a different food. Now I came here and eating just like a noodles or something else, so it's just like a different. Yeah, yeah, it's different. So
That's because a law has been passed or is about to be passed that gives queer people more rights in Korea in general.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they're protesting and kind of standing near the biggest crossroads and singing about it.
And I can imagine that is very different from Germany.
Yeah.
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 I think Germany is pretty open. Like,
Yeah.
for example, in Berlin, everyone, like, you could literally see someone naked in the subway and no one would care because it's like normal, and
Yeah.
people are kissing, like, it's just very open-minded. And here it's, I think, somehow very forbidden in the society. And if someone does it, it can really ruin your image or like the way people see you.
Yeah. What about compared to UK food or
I like
Chinese food?
I like how everyone like poo-poos English food. It's like, oh, fish and chips or a cup of tea, was it? I don't know. What English food? It's very different, I suppose, but like the food here is very delicious.
That's true.
And there's you can eat a lot of international cuisine as well, but like the way that they share food here is
Yeah.
very, very cool. You know, you go out, you're always sharing like little dishes. I like that aspect.
Not this plate is mine, that plate is yours.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's a cool aspect.
So, so when it comes to like societal things and how the country is run, or like things that are, you know, specific to Korea, is there anything that's like really different or like almost opposite from like where you're from, like societal wise? Hitting the big questions.
Yeah, I feel like, what am I supposed to say right here? I'm leaning like,
just be positive. Whatever.
just be positive. Just be positive. I suppose I feel like there are elements of chauvinism in certain areas. Maybe a bit risque to say, but what else? Maybe disability rights.
Oh,
Kinda.
yeah.
It's a bit different as well. In terms of the politics here, I'm not really aware of what's
No.
going on. Like, people are rioting, like, or like demonstrating. I'm not really sure what that's about.
Yeah.
What can I say about my government? But,
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, just for me, just like a Korean culture is hard as compared to the job. Just like in other countries, the job hours are fixed. Just like you can work from 8 to 5, but here I have heard that many job just like they do from 8 to 10, 8 to 9. They have no limit. It's like a job hours. So this is kind of different as compared to other countries.
It's very competitive here. And is that like quite different from UK and Pakistan, like the competition in school and work?
Well, it's the Bali culture, isn't it?
That's true.
It's like loggerheads.
Do you have Bali in UK?
Bali, no.
Everyone is
I don't think there's that much. Not much Bali. A little bit of Bali.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but
Yeah.
like no, like it's very like bam, study, get a job, work your way up. I
Yeah,
suppose.
that's so true. And Pakistan?
Yeah, it's just like the same. We don't do this Bali thing. We have just like we do fasting as much as like the Koreans do, but not like this that everyone have to compete with each other and something like that. Everyone have to do the fast. Today is the last day. Yeah, it's not like that. Yeah.
I think Korean people may care about a lot about other opinions.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I think I've heard a lot, or I've seen it a lot, that people are shocked when someone is in a marriage or pregnant when they're not married. So that's a standard that exists here, and it's normal to, for example, get a baby after you get married, or to have a partner that like the age difference isn't too big. And I've heard that like a celebrity married someone that was like 20 years older or younger, and the society was so shocked. And also with gay rights,
Oh, yeah.
like that's also a huge topic.
Yeah.
Like having, I think you can't really express yourself the way that you can, like for example in European countries. And I've seen like a lot of I think Christian people here singing against gay rights, and
Oh.
it's
Oh.
really
So, with the Bali culture, are you able to study and work like comfortably, or did you have to get used to something very different, or how was it for you?
I mean, it's mainly just working. We
Yeah.
only get like probably a maximum of like 1 month off in the entirety of the year in my particular field. So that's something that you have to adjust to, that you are mainly working all the time.
Yeah. Right.
But I mean, it's good in a way. It's like set pattern, you know. You eat, sleep, work,
yeah.
and then you play hard sometimes.
Play hard, work hard.
Yeah, work
Yeah.
hard, play
Live
hard.
hard. Yeah. Yeah. What about studying?
Yeah, study is also kind of hard here, just because you have to compete with many other students from many other countries. But for just like you have to go to the university also, just like I'm doing the master's and PhD, so I also have to attend my research lab also. So this is kind of a job. So the first I go to the university, after that I have to go my research lab. So my all day just like I study. So I go home just for a sleep, nothing more than that. Yeah.
Was it hard to adjust to?
Yeah, in the beginning it was hard, but now I'm get used to it. So now I can say that I'm competing with the Koreans now. So I now get used to it.
Nice.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, any final words? Yeah. Any other things you want to touch on?
Korea is a great country to come and live. It's safe, and the food's great, the culture's great, the people are very friendly, from my experience. And yeah, you should come and visit.
Yeah. I agree. What about you?
Yeah, I think everyone should visit Korea, and just like everyone is so good here. Firstly, you will just like notice that life is gonna be hard and busy, but after that you will just realize that everything's just better for you only.
Yeah.
So in the future you will learn a lot from here, and you will be get more disciplined as compared to the previous life. Yeah.
Very wise. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy your time in Korea, as you probably already have.